And David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
And Sexton slams it in.
You got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, a sensational look from the big fella.
Here's Hachimura. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Hachimura. The Cavaliers pull it in. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Up the floor. Sexton's shot is good.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
Outside, Beal. And he makes good on the layup.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. It's stolen by Wall. Bryant with it. Garland picks him up. Here's Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton.
Oh, look, I love the confidence of Beal, but when you work that hard in the offseason and you have a jump shot that wet, I guess it's easy to embrace the punishment.
He hits the second from the line. And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Outside, Beal. Drummond with the block.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
And Sexton slams it in.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Beal. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Beal's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game here. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Wizards, Ish Smith, 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Garland, the pass to Windler. Now Garland. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Payton kicks to Smith. Passes it to Mahimi. And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Good on the shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Payton left side. Thompson with the rebound.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
The 15-footer. Nance, no good. Wizards trail by 8. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The kick out to Brown. Here's Smith. Pass to Mahimi. Now here's Payton. One second left. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, up by 8. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 8.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Nance outside from deep. They grab their own miss. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Here's Payton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Hachimura, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. Bradley Beal comes in for Troy Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Wall, that's good.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
To the paint, here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. And Wall, here we go now. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Wall is a highly intelligent player. He sees the floor pretty well, sprinting to the cup with ease that time.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Wall. Porter dishes to Love, and stolen by Payton. And Wall kicks to Beal. Poked loose, and stolen by Sexton. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Love with a wide open look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. And it's sent back by Drummond. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Right side, Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got 7.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feasts on these type of opportunities.
Wizards passing it around. Here's Wall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Just 5 on the clock. Ball passes to Beal. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Sexton. That falls. Great assist by Love. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Wall passes to Bonga. All with it. Now guarded by Porter. Porter with a block. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here. And Sexton slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Outside, Wall to end the run. And the layup is good. Wall's got 11.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Troy Brown's checked in for Washington. Smith comes in for John Wall. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Thompson right side. Back to Nance. Second chance shot. Out to the wing. Here's Windler. Off target with his 3. And that does it for the first half. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 14 points, 4 assists.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Outside for Beal. Back to Bryant.
Just extraordinary D from the center, Drummond. A real powerhouse on the defensive end and makes his presence felt.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Stolen by Garland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Love's running. The shot by Sexton, no good. Wizards trail by 13. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And the added muscle of Beal coming into play there. I mean, he's just shrugging off the contact and getting it done.
And Washington making a change here. And that one falls for Beal.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
And it's sent back by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge. And Drummond throws it down.
And that's an area that Sexton must keep working on. The more he passes, the better his team looks.
Feeds it to Love. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. A 12-point game. Bertans kicks to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Sexton dishes to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Okay, let them keep going ahead and allowing Love to get that close to the basket. He's going to keep dunking on them, dunking on them, dunking on them. Just go ahead.
And so Washington again turning it over.
And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Sexton against Beal. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Washington making some changes. Mahimi's checked in for Mo Wagner. Brown comes in for Beal. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. Kevin Porter comes in for Garland.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
Brown got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Thompson, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Mahimi down low, working on Thompson. Mahimi's shot is good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Now here's Drummond. He's got 9. Nance with no one around. And the 3 ball is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Smith. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Nance down low. Bertans defending, and Nance slams it in.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And here is Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Smith. Makes it off the glass.
Cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Now the pass to Thompson. Garland with it. He's got 6. Passes it to Windler. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Here's Porter. They get it back. On the wing, Nance goes back up, and it falls over the rim and in. Nance has got 7 now in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Yep, that one goes. 9 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now Garland. And so it's Cleveland holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Cleveland leading by 18. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then there's Garland. Then it's Thompson. And it's Windler in at the 2. Thompson passes to Windler. 6 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Out to Smith. Here's Brown. Back to Smith.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Garland. Takes a 3. Trying to get open is Thompson, but they'll get another chance. Osman, the pass to Thompson. Another shot. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Bryant. Wizards trail by 20. Here's Bunga. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
To the middle. It's stolen by Bryant. It's stolen by Nance. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Thompson kicks to Nance. Launches a 3. Here's Osman, defended by Bryant. Osman, the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Bunga. And Wagner has it in the corner. 5 to shoot.
And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards. And boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pull down 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Hachimura is checked in for Thomas Bryant. Beal comes in for Troy Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. Sexton up top. Shoots from the elbow. Kicks it out to Love from outside the arc. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Wizards trail by 19. It's Wall with the drive. And Wall with the slam.
Look at that. That's the exceptional leaping skills of Wall. When he's running to the cup, you know he's trying to ram it down.
The pass to Love. Banked in off the glass.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Wall passes to Bunga. Here's Wagner. Outside, Wall. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Sexton against Beal. Outside, Sexton. From deep three-point range, Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards trail by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Colin Sexton.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Wizards on D. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now here's Brown. 36 seconds left in the game. Fires the 3. The Wizards with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bell passes to Windler. Jacks up a 3. Washington with the rebound. Grant surveying the D. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with an attacking mindset and smooth style of offense, Hachimura is able to give opponents different looks.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Pass to Windler. Stolen by Grant. Brown the pass to Hachimura. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team...
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find an open man.
Here's Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. 2 teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Now, here's Sexton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Pass to Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around. Levine deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Markkanen. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Markkanen. Levine's got 5 points so far.
Such great balance and rhythm on this shot. Zach LaVine making it look easy.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players.
And Chicago has possession. Here's Chicago. Dishes it to Porter. Back to Levine. Pass to Markkanen. It's White on the wing. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Levine can't hit. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Inside. Stolen by Carter. White the pass to Markkanen. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
That's just a power move by Markkanen. The 7-footer playing big.
Down low, there's Garland, and it's sent back by White. They got him on the arm, but it still can. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Free throw good, Drummond.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
Levine against Sexton. And then Carter with the dunk.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Drummond in the post. Carter on him. And it's Drummond with the jam.
There's not many that dunks it as powerful as Andre Drummond. He's explosive at 280 pounds.
Levine dishes to Carter. And it's sent back by Drummond. Kick out to Levine. Second shot opportunity. That one falls coming off Carter's feed. Levine's got 7.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Outside, Levine. The kick out to Porter. Back to Levine. Passes it to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Drummond. White against Sexton. Shoots over White. The shot by Sexton, no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. And a wide open look for Porter. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. The shot by Sexton, no good. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Tipped away and stolen by Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And you see no one rotating over to try and take the charge. Drummond a freight train there with a full head of steam.
Now here's Levine. He has 7. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's done in for Kobe White. Here's Windler. Satoransky covering. Here's Porter. Now the dish to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Bulls trail by 4. Done outside. To the paint. Here's Cornett. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Here's Windler. Thompson with the bucket.
Really good hands. Thompson catches the ball well in traffic, then right up in rhythm.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Satoransky. He's out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Satoransky. Over Porter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
In the zone, Satoransky so determined to find shots and produce for his team.
Garland with it. No points in the game yet for him, and he comes up with the deuce. Nance has got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Nance against Satoransky. Young on the follow.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And that one's good by Porter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
There's the pass to Cornett. It's stolen by Nance. Garland with it. Now guarded by Dunn. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And Thompson throws it down.
A solid athlete, quick leaper. Thompson's always a threat on this play.
Now done. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Satoransky. Tips it up. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 4. Oh, Nance in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And there it is for him. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, Who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have, man. I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Bulls trail by 6. Done outside. Satoransky against Porter. Young passes to Satoransky. Clock at 6.
You know, Satoransky has a pass-first mindset, but he's making an effort to put more points on the board.
The Cavaliers leading by 4.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Back to Nance. Over Young. Misses off the right iron.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Dunn looking over the floor. Young inside. Covered by Nance. It's stolen by Nance. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Garland. Here's Nance. Got a piece of it. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Satoransky finds Young. Shoots. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
5 to shoot. Dunn connects on the 9-footer. Dunn's got his first points in this one. Porter dishes to Thompson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Refining his skill set inside. You see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
So that'll be it for the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening. Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, so far, we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Thompson is out there with Sexton. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The open look here for Sexton. Drills it from outside. Sexton's got 9 points.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Porter. And stolen by Sexton. Osman, the pass to Thompson. Back to Osman. Thompson against White. The 8-footer. Thompson misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Levine. Feeds it to Markkanen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Comfortable on the offensive end, Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Markkanen against Love. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Levine. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. And Markkanen throws it down.
I like the hustle. Markkanen running the floor, getting to his spot.
Now, here's Here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. And here's Porter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, part of Porter's efficiency comes from good decision-making. Gets the shot he wants and doesn't hesitate.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
For three, Levine. The Cavaliers pull it in. Passes to Osman. Sexton trying to break free. And it's Osman missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got...
Oh, what a play!
Watch your head! The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Here's Sexton. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
They get a hand on it, and there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him. Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Denzel Valentine comes in for Porter. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Zach LaVine. Drummond, good on the bucket. Drummond's got 9.
High percentage look for Drummond. He's developed a number of go-to moves in there.
Right side, White. 1:06 left to play in the third. That one misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Sexton. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Markkanen. Love grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And good that time. 11 points in the game.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
White the pass to Markkanen. And White kicks to Harrison. Here's Valentine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 5. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Love outside. Pass to Drummond. Fires for 3. Love can't hit. Outside Carter, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Satoranski there with Harrison. Then there's Valentine. And it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the power forward position. To the middle, Nance passes to Porter. Nance with no one around. He can't get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Bulls trail by 3. Satoranski, bounce pass. Here's Valentine, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
The slam dunk by Garland.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Valentine kicks to Sederansky. Just 4 to shoot. The putback. Young on the follow.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now, here's Garland. Sederansky covering. Garland with the bucket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Sederansky finds Young. Here's Harrison. To the left side wing. Now, here's Valentine. Defense right on him. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. They swipe it. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. Here's Hutchison. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now, here's Garland. Sederansky covering. Windler, the pass to Drummond. The dunk, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton against Levine, and Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Taking over when it matters. The evolution of Andre's game, physically and mentally.
Sexton against Levine. Nice D from Sexton. And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. The pass to Garland. Back to Love. Pass to Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo! Woo!
Levine with it. And oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow.
Woo-wee. If you want to know what Zach LaVine is made of, you just found out.
Sexton against Levine. Passes it to Sexton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Kicks it to Garland. For 3, Love. Carter pulls it in.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough There's your answer.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean,
The starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at small forward. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, this guy has become better and better at recognizing when to take it strong inside. Bradley Beal's athleticism makes him a tough cover.
Outside, Levine. And this should be a fun one because of the pace these two teams play outdoors. It's all about up-tempo basketball.
Kev, I'll be surprised if the shot clock gets below 10 even once tonight. That's how fast both of these teams play. And consider this. In the NBA, across the entire 30 teams, your best field goal percentage always comes in the first 8 seconds of the shot clock. This should be tremendous.
Wall against White, puts it up from 12. Wall's shot is off. And here are the Bulls now. White looking around. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside, Porter. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. Chicago with a new 14. Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Passes it to White. Levine for 3. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Outside, Wall. Top of the key, Bryant. And Wall. Here we go now. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Markkanen. Levine against Beal. And Levine throws it down.
This guy has got an insane vertical. Levine, no doubt.
For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Bryant. Pass to Bonga. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, that's a tough finish by Beal. Undaunted by the D.
And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Outside, Levine. The putback, and Carter with his second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Wall, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Quickness, touch in the paint. John Wall looking confident.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Porter looking it over. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside, White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Levine, he can't get it to go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Beal, the pass to Bonga. Bryant dishes to Beal. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. That one good for 2. Levine's got 6.
Well, bit by bit, Zach is becoming physically tougher, which makes you mentally tougher.
To the left wing. Ball passes to Bryant. To the right side. Levine against Beal. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And the shot goes in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Levine against Wall. Levine dishes to Carter. Releases. Carter. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Wizards trail by 5. Left side, Wall. To the inside. Hachimura, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. White the pass to Carter. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Wall finds Bryant. Here's Hachimura.
Well, so disruptive. Otto Porter making that a difficult shot.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. And back with the start of the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Ian Mahinmi down out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Payton. And it's Smith in at the point. Here's Carter. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now the pass to Cornette. Dunn, wide open, he fires. A 3-pointer off the mark. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Payton. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. They get the rebound. And the basket by Hutchison.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Payton outside. Over to the left wing. Now Bertans. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Smith the pass to Bertans. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bertans. So for the Bulls, Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Wagner kicks to Smith. Bertans passes to Smith. It's blocked. Done with it. Now Payton defending. Passes it to Valentine. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So for the Bulls, Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. So for the Wizards. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Pass to Harrison, out left to the wing. 1:10 left in the first half. Pass to Cornette. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
Now, sometimes that's the best you can hope for with Wall inside. Send him to the charity stripe.
And that one falls for Wall. Porter's checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Valentine. And so Wall nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Bean passes to Markkanen. The pass to Levine.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Levine looking around. 6 on the shot clock. White finds Levine. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Tell you, feeling the contact and the concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
Levine against Beal. Over Levine, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And that one falls for Beal.
We are talking about an elite 2-guard. Bradley Beal can shoot it. He can guard virtually any position on the floor, and his ability to elevate his playmaking skills has changed the equation.
Levine against Beal. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Levine. Carter's got 8 points.
That's a really well-run pick and roll. You can see the game is starting to slow down for Levine.
Here's Wall. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. And the past few seasons, the Bulls have been inefficient at the offensive end. And that'll...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. Here's LaVine. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
This, to me, is where LaVine's length can be a major advantage. Nice job attacking on the painted area.
White against Wall. And Wall slams it home.
Now, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Davis Bertans checks in for Washington. LaVine against Beal. LaVine kicks to Porter. Back to LaVine. Bulls moving the ball around. From deep. Bryant with the rebound. Wizards trail by 7.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
Young's checked in for the Bulls. Dunn comes in for Kobe White. Brown is checked in for the Wizards. Smith comes in for John Wall. LaVine wide open. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And it's 13 points for Zach LaVine.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And it's Smith missing.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
In the corner, it's LaVine. The three-pointer, no good. Wizards trail by 8. Bertans with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. It's deflected. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And Porter putting it right back in.
Well, the motor is on full display right now for Otto Porter. He is getting after it on the glass.
Smith, the pass to Bryant. It's stolen by Carter. Outside, LaVine. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Denzel Valentine comes in for Porter. And it's Harrison in for Zach LaVine. And then for Washington, Mo Wagner's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And it's Peyton in for Bradley Beal. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. It's a 10-point game. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them, and that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
4 on the shot clock. Valentine kicks to Young. Offline with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Heaton to halt the run and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Some changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Young. And Satoransky subbed in for Chris Dunn. And then for Washington, Mahimi's checked in for Davis Bertans. Hachimura comes in for Brown. And it's John Wall in for Smith. Out to the right wing. Valentine wide open. He fires. Here's Cornette. Right wing. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Valentine's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Mahimi's shot is good. Mahimi's got his first bucket of the night.
There is a reason John Wall's name is always at the top of the leaderboard in assists in the NBA. Understanding how to dissect a defense.
Harrison kicks to Valentine. No good on the shot. Now Washington takes it the other way.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Hachimura. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Hachimura's got his second bucket. The Bulls leading by 9. To the left wing. Satoransky looking around. Pass to Harrison. Now here's Satoransky. Pass to Cornette. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Cornette's got his third bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And
as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Bulls. They're up by 11. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Rui Hachimura out there with Mahimi. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Pass to Cornette. Levine for 3. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 9.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
Beal, and the shot is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
White the pass to Cornette. Kick out to Levine. And the Bulls get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
Shoots the 3. Again, Levine missing.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Bonga, the pass to Mahimi. The kick out to Wall. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
How confident and aggressive John Wall has been tonight. This guy understands when he has to shoulder the load.
That's tipped. Beal with the steal. Wizards passing it around. Mahimi passes to Bonga. Here's Wall. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Outside, Levine. Cornette kicks to Levine. It's White on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Chicago again turning it over. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. The Wizards making a switch here, and it's Washington's ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And Wall with the slam.
That one was big. John Wall coming through big time.
Wall with the steal. Count that bucket. And it's now 22 points for John Wall.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Outside, Levine. Carter on the wing. It's stolen by Bertans. The drive by Beal. And Levine with the block.
Well, with his vertical, Levine sends it back. That is nice.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for Washington.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Outside, Levine. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And Washington making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Wall looking it over. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 5-point Washington lead.
Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
It's stolen by Wall. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bonga, the pass to Bertans. The shot's good from Bryant. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Beal against Porter. In the corner, it's Levine. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And the Wizards with possession. Bertans kicks to Wall. And he banks in the layup.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's the Wizards with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For great. forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now here's Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. No good on the 3. Here's Washington. Passes to Hachimura. Back to Beal. It's Drummond with the rebound.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Sexton finds Love. Misses the 3. Ryan in the post. Bucket is good.
You got to be more physical with Brian than this. I mean, he's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
Sexton on the wing to the middle. Pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. There's the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Washington's ball. Inside, here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feasts on these type of opportunities.
Wall, pass to Bonga. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Sexton against Beal. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Beal with it. Bryant trying to free himself up, and that one is good from Bradley Beal.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
Beal against Sexton. The dish to Drummond. Back to Sexton. Connects from three-point range. Sexton's got 5.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
Bonga, the pass to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. Over Garland. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Sexton. He has 5. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Yep, it counts. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's Sexton following the basket by John Wall. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Osman. Drummond trying to get himself free, and that one's good. Osman.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Bryant at the elbow. Knocked away. And stolen by Sexton. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. So it's both teams making substitutions here. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. And Smith gets double teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Washington with it. Mahinmi passes to Brown. Bertans with the ball. Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Washington fast break. And it's Payton. That time on the assist by Brown.
That's nice hustle up the court. I mean, a nice pass to reward that hustle.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. The shot's good from Smith.
The cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Poked away. It's taken away by Smith. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And that was something else.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Smith, the pass to Wagner. The shot comes out. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers leading. Windler with the bucket. Windler's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Smith. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland leading the charge. 2 points. That one goes.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Will it go? Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, Smith is a fighter, someone who usually doesn't back down from anyone, especially on these types of shots.
And the pass to Windler. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays with it.
Bertans in the post. Nance on him. Out to Payton. Smith, the pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Nance. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Ahead. It's deflected.
Oh, how about the physical abilities of Wagner? I mean, they make him a potent defender. He mercilessly denies the shot.
Here's Smith. That shot misses, and Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Bertans finds Smith. Bertans in the post. He's covered by Thompson.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
There's Garland. And Thompson throws it down.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
1:53 left in the first half. Loose. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's not going to go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Look, it's all about Thompson's vertical. He jumps up fast to make sure he taps in on that alley-oop.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And he knocks down the first one. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And Porter drops them both. There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. Right side, Wall. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you got to push Wall out of the paint. I mean, he's got the explosiveness to wreak havoc in there.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Sexton. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Hachimura. They double him with Love. Pass to Bonga. Tries yet again. Back to Hachimura. And stolen by Love. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The team was told they got themselves into in the... And that does it for our...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. All runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. Outside, Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Sexton's shot is good. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Oh,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
Man, the mobility of Drummond is important to his team. When the ball is lobbed his way, it's game over for the defense.
Bonga gets the bucket.
No, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Outside, Sexton. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Wall. Love kicks to Garland. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards trail by 10. pass to Bonga. And it's sent back by Drummond. And they're running. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Wall against Love. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 6 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Osman, the pass to Garland. He's off on that one. And it's Washington the other way. The pass to Bonga. Bryant up top. Defended by Drummond. Bryant's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Osman. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Cleveland shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. Smith inside, defended by Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a more traditional in the paint big for most of his career. Mahimi has been working hard to evolve his game.
Yeah, he's trying to become more comfortable on the perimeter at both ends. I mean, he started shooting threes over the last couple of years just to keep the defense honest. And then defensively, he's done a much better job of closing out on jump shooters.
Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Mahimi. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes at gone. And Sexton slams it in.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Colin Sexton.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Well, Ish has made a lot of stops along his way in his NBA career. But it's a credit to his fortitude that he continues to work and, more importantly, improve every year.
Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. And a change for the Wizards. Wagner's checked in. Sexton for 3. Bertans grabs the board.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, I love seeing Thompson take it hard to the rim, knowing not many defenders want to get in his way.
Smith against Sexton. And stolen by Sexton. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. No Love that time. With that miss, he is now 6 for 9. Back to Wagner. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And then slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some
Impressive.
thunder. Yeah. And it's Smith missing. Hands in the high post. And then slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Nance and Johnson are up front. Porter is out there with Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Outside, Sexton scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And one thing we've seen with Sexton, he loves to play through contact. He has the frame to absorb it when he goes to the rim.
Well,
Did you see that?
We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Sexton, the pass to Thompson. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And he gets it back. Passes it to Nance. Fires from deep. Rebound, Washington. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good. Washington making some changes. Bonga's checked in, and Beal subbed in for Troy Brown. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Pass to Sexton. Over to the wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Drummond. Outside, Sexton. And here's Love for 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Wall draws the double. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Another shot. The kick out to Wall. Hachimura the pass to Wall. A second chance effort. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Outside, Sexton. And another 3 for Cleveland.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Now here's Wall. He's tightly guarded. And it's sent back by Drummond. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Hachimura finds Wall. Garland with the rebound. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Wall. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
We've seen Bill evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
Sexton against Beal. And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Sexton for 3. Rebound, Washington. .137 left in the 4th.
Oh, that's Wall's vertical. The D can't let him get room to soar near the basket.
Beal against Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Love outside. Now Garland. Wall with the steal.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Colin Sexton.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. And so John Wall nails both of them.
And give Wall credit. I mean, he's fought through the knee injuries, an elite difference maker out there on the floor.
Now the pass to Windler. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Mahimi, and that one drops.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Here's Windler. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
Here's Wall. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Exum kicks to Zizic. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Exum passes to Dellavedova. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That free throw good from Dellavedova. And he makes both free throws. And here's Napier. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the Bulls, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's White in at the 1.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Here's Drummond. White with the defensive effort.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
You see the strength Levine's added to his frame, allows him to fight through that physical D.
Drummond trying to get himself free. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got his second bucket of the game to go. Outside Porter. Now here's LaVine, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Stolen by Carter. And Porter, here we go. Good on the shot.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Sexton on the wing. Pulls it from the elbow. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Sexton's got 6 points. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. White the pass to Levine. And stolen by Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. He kicks it to Garland. Back to Sexton. 6 to shoot.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Offensive rebound, Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Outside, Levine. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Scooped up, and Cornette gets it to go.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Porter. The pass to Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the shot selection from Tristan Thompson is going to come from tight range like that.
Satoransky looking around. And here's Levine. He has 7. Good D by Thompson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Garland dishes to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Chicago trailing here. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Cornette. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
There's Garland. Done with some nice D. Now here's Levine. Tight defense on him. Porter pulls it in. Thompson inside the line. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Bulls out front. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Harrison out there with Thomas Satoransky. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the 5, down low. Cavaliers trailing. Thompson passes to Windler. Kicks to Garland. From deep. Kept alive. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Think about when the Cavs shocked that Warriors team back in the 2016 finals, and what it was that Tristan Thompson's hard work provided for them, pounding the glass and providing an interior presence in order to get the title.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Markkanen comes in for Luke Cornett. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. From 15 feet away, the putback. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Sexton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Sexton. Here's Porter. Hutchison with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Valentine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. From the high post. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Just 5 to shoot. Porter finds White. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Outside, Sexton. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
On the wing, Porter. And stolen by Sexton. Porter kicks to Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. And stolen by White. And finished off by Porter.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Drummond. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Harrison. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The first one falls. Chicago making some changes. Young's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Satoransky comes in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland with it. Down low. And Love throws it down.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Satoransky, the pass to Carter. Passes it to Harrison. Bounce pass Young. 5 to shoot. Here's Carter. Missed inside. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Osman kicks to Love. 35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Nance with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Nance passes to Garland. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Harrison, and a lot of contact on that one. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call.
And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They ended the period holding on to it. And that does it for our halftime show. We now...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
On the court for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle.
Sexton bullying a bit there in that possession.
Levine up top, defended by Sexton. Lets it go with a three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty always showing up here to compete.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. And that'll be his third foul so far. And White kicks to Levine. It's good. Levine's got the lead up to three now for the Bulls.
And that's exceptional body control from Levine, contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And the jam by Levine.
And you can't let Levine get that kind of position. When he does, it is just too easy as he plays above the rim.
Here's Sexton. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Levine against Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And in flashes, Levine has shown he can be a star. Now, he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
Free throw good, Levine. Some changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's Valentine in for White. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. He kicks to Drummond. Levine against Sexton. Outside Porter for the tie. The offensive rebound. Thompson. The dish now to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Andre Drummond.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And stolen by Sexton. And Levine with the block. The pass to Hutchison. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Valentine. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Valentine. Here's Sexton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Sexton's got 8 here in the quarter.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Levine looking around. Markkanen finds Levine. From outside, off the mark. Cavaliers leading. Thompson outside. Cleveland moving it around. The shot by Sexton, no good. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Hutchison. Second chance shot. Here's Valentine. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Back to Sexton. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Levine against Sexton. Lets the 3 fly. Levine can't hit.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
It's Drummond, high post. Sexton on the wing. That one, no good. Well, Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. It's good. Hutchinson's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Sexton attacking. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Neither side has relented a bit in this back and forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Markkanen finds Levine. That will count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And guys, has been... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Chris Dunn is out there with Saturansky. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then it's Young. And it's Cornette in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. There's Garland, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Garland's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
Now Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Dunn passes to Saturansky.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Nance. Doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. It's stolen by Nance. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Love's checked in. Here's Saturansky. White down low. And Saturansky wide open. He fires. And again, Chicago, no good. And it's Love, top of the key. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
How about Kevin Love getting a little physical on the defense, good at using his size and some of that length to pick up the foul on his way up.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The shot by Satoransky, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for him. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Young finds Satoransky. It's White on the wing. Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And this is what you love about Carter. Sets great picks, and he's a monster rolling toward the cup.
There's Garland. Hands in the high post. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dean comes in for Satoransky. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And that one is off. Nice D from Levine. Bulls trail by 7. And Markkanen throws it down.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Love outside. From downtown, Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to White. He's looking for Porter and finds him outside Levine. Good D by Love.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Sexton's shot is good.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
White with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Now, here's Garland. White covering. Here's Drummond. Oh, that was something else.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And there's the pass to Garland. Love deciding where to go with it. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls, trailing here by 8. Here's Levine. Basket counts.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Pass to Osman. Kicks it to Garland. The open look here for Sexton. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And here are the Bulls now.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Right side, White. Outside, Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Levine. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Here's Osman. To the wing right side. Love wide open. He fires. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Stretch 4s, that's Kevin Love right there. Terrific range and a great quick trigger on that one.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This Coming up next. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it up.
Well, guys.
David, thanks. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. It's Carter, high post. No good on that one. And the Wizards now going the other way.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
And he gets the bucket. Wall's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Wizards.
Look at the edge Wall plays with. I love it. When he gets hit, he still remains calm and steady and focuses and knocks the shot down.
Here's Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I could see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Now here's Beal. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the added muscle of Beal coming into play there. I mean, he's just shrugging off the contact and getting it done.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Now here's Levine. Outside, White. Pass to Porter. Levine against Beal. Clock at 4. Levine passes to Carter. Nice D from Bryant. Outside for Beal. Here's Hachimura. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Beal.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
And Wall kicks to Bryant. There's the pass to Bonga. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Beal. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strength.
Here's Hachimura, and the dunk by Hachimura.
We've seen Bill evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
Levine against Beal. Levine passes to Markkanen. And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Wall. That's tipped. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Beal with the block.
Oh, man, excellent display of recognition on the rejection. Bill seems to be a step ahead of the opposition.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the bucket by the Wizards and the jam by Levine.
He gets it to him off the bounce pass and gets the assist.
All taking his time here. Passes it to Beal. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. The shot comes out. White with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 4. Levine dishes to White. For 3. And White with the stuff.
Oh, cleared for takeoff. Kobe White, the 6'4" guard, has some lift.
Here's Wall. Got a hand on it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Porter. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Here's Hachimura. And there it is for him. Hachimura's got 7.
A talented interior scorer for Hachimura. It's about getting ideal positioning and going to work.
Levine against Beal. Here's Cornette. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Beal can't get it to go.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Cornette passes to Markkanen. Bonga pulls it in. Here is Bryant. No good with the layup. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Wizards out front, up by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Wizards. On out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. Then there's Ish Smith, and it's Peyton in at the 2.
Oh, with noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
And it's Smith penetrating, and it's blocked. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like John Moran, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Now, here is Young. Pass to Hutchison, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Wagner. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Dunn right side to the paint. Here's Carter. Goes back up, and it's blocked, and they're able to recover. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Carter. It's good on the putback.
Oh, man, what a good job by Carter. I mean, takes complete control of the paint and finishes the play strong.
Smith dishes to Brown. Out to Smith. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Chicago making a switch here. Harrison's checked in. Bertans can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Here's Bertans. Kept alive. That shot missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And it's Smith penetrating, and he comes up with the deuce. Smith's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, you better respect the lightning speed of Smith, jetting towards the basket with this insane quickness.
Elbow shot. And then Carter with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. Payton attacking. That one misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Young, and Young slams it home.
He can fill out a lot of different roles, but Satoransky excels as a creator. He can make the spectacular passes and the smart ones.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, G.A. Satoransky, he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him.
Now, here is Young. Denzel Valentine missing his last shot. Here's Carter. Bertans grabs the board. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Wagner, and it's sent back by Carter.
An aggressive defender. Carter Jr. also excels at using his physical advantages to turn shots back.
Valentine with it, picked up by Brown. And Valentine gets it to go on the assist from Carter. Valentine's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago. Here's Wagner. Lays it up and banks it in. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, Wagner can hit a long jumper, but he's at home inside.
For the Wizards, Hachimura is checked in for Bertans. Bradley Beal comes in for Gary Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. Chicago also making some changes. Luke Cornett comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. Here's Harrison. No points in the game yet for him. Carter kicks to Harrison. Inside. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Wall. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Look, you can't allow Wall to get a lane to the rim. He's too fast.
Chicago leading by 5. White left side. Over to the left wing. Here's Cornett. Misses the wing J.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They only had a couple rough stretches, and that's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. Now here's Levine. Nice D from Bryant. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here's Beal. And the bank shot is good. Beal's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Wizards. Levine looking around. Dishes it to Porter. Back to Levine. No good on the triple. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Beal. Lays it up off the glass. Beal's got 9 points.
Well, this is a high percentage shot for Beal. Then again, most shots like these are for him.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Beal. Offensive rebound, Carter. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. 12 points for him.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind him. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Here's Wall. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
There's no let up in John Wall's attack. He makes his mind up that he's scoring, and then he just does.
Here's Levine, and he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Wall's shot is off.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now here's Wall. 6 points for him. Top of the key, Beal. You know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go. Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Dunn kicks to Levine. 1:56 left to play in the 3rd.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And stolen by Dunn. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Smith drives in. On the money with the open jumper. Here's Dunn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Levine. This one for 3. Bonga pulls it in.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Chicago leading by 5. On the wing, Levine. Back to Dunn. Outside, Levine. Just 5 on the clock. And the jam by Levine.
Oh, fantastic at keeping his eye on the clock. Levine, he knows how to get off a quality look in time.
Now, here's Bertans. He's guarded closely. Smith finds Mahinmi. Out to Smith.
Watch the screen.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 6.
Well, that's the unpredictability of Smith. I mean, that's just a luxury, taking advantage of the weak defense in the pick and roll.
Dunn passes to Levine. Again, Levine missing. Wizards trail by 5. That's good from Beal on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Levine. That one falls. Levine's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You see the screen and roll plenty in the day's game. Levine, he's so solid at using it to his advantage.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls out front, leading by 5. And when we reach... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, you can definitely see a difference.
Satoransky can get wily on the drive. I mean, able to duck and dodge his way to the shot.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. 7-point differential.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pass to Young. It's White on the wing. Satoransky in the corner. Here's Cornette, defended by Bryant. Cornette can't get it to go. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now, here's Wagner, defended by Young. Brown outside. That's tipped, and they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Harrison. White the pass to Satoransky. The 19-foot shot. Offensive rebound, Carter. Satoransky against Beal. Now, here's Satoransky. He's tightly guarded. Trains it from 9 feet away.
Smooth move by Satoransky off the pick. I mean, he gets a little elbow room and just goes to work.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Wizards making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Then for the Bulls. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Levine subbed in for Satoransky. White the pass to Carter. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, the defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Bonga. Bryant trying to free himself up. Bonga, no good.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Outside, Levine. Down low, Carter kicks to Levine. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bryant passes to Wall. They could use a bucket. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
But tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. Helps him see the open man.
The pass to Levine. Hachimura grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bunga. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
White against Wall. He gets it in there.
Look, you got to respect Wall's game. He's remarkable at driving inside, even when the D is draped all over him.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Levine. White finds Levine. Again, Levine missing. Now, Hachimura. From the arc. Misses. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily